Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, Mickey Mouse dumped a ton of big entertainment news over the weekend, from your first look at the new season of The Mandalorian to the live-action Little Mermaid. We have all the magic. Then,
hello and welcome to Juicy Scoop.
when it comes to pop culture, her podcast is the place to go. Heather McDonald will join me live with a preview of her tour. And love the Pumpkin Spice Latte, but hate running out and getting it and spending like $10? Stephanie Hansen will show you how to make them at home. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. A brand new week. Right, Kendall? It is. Welcome to the Jason Show. Happy Monday, everybody. I'm Chase. It's the start of a new week. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Thank you, audience. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please give it up. What is Erin saying? What's happening already? Oh, she's out of control. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to my good friend. She's right here. It's Kendall Mark, everybody. Hi, Kendall.
The marsupial lives.
The marsupial, that's right. That's Mim the marmot. What is it, Eric?
that?
What the hell's that animal? It's a marmot. It's a marmot.
A marmot?
That's a marmot.
Marmot.
Marmot. Like the coat. Vermin.
Marmot.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to work on that.
We're still getting emails about the animal that's
Marsupial.
behind. We're leaving it. It's fun. This isn't Meet the Press, for heaven's sake. This is, this is just a goofy show. There should be a rodent behind Kendall. I mean,
My dreams come true.
it is. Look at
A
that shot.
rodent on my shoulder.
It's beautiful. You look great. How was your weekend? How you doing?
It was good. I went to the Gopher game. That was fun.
Did they win?
We blew them out.
Yes.
We expected to, but
Yes.
that was fun. That was great. And then Vikings, big win. That was
Huge
great.
win over the Packers, yeah.
You had a big weekend though. You went on a road trip.
I did. I don't see my family. Well, our family's gotten smaller over the years. But my mom has not seen her siblings, my aunts and uncles, in a while, and not to get up into anybody's business, but my uncle is having some health-related issues, so my mom wanted to go see him. He's staying at my Aunt Pat's in Schaumburg, Illinois. My Aunt Char was there, and Aunt Pat's my godmother. Aunt Char, it was basically like a second mom to me. My mom and Char lived down basically in the same town. I'm an only child. My cousin Stan, her son, is an only child. We were basically raised together. So I haven't seen Aunt Char or Aunt Pat or Uncle Ronnie in a long time, so it was good to see them. And it's so fun. And I said this on the radio show, and I call it a relatable. I said this to my cousin Lisa. I have all of my aunts and uncles frozen in my mind in their 40s and 50s.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Their appearance, when I think of them in their 40s and 50s. Yep. So I can't comprehend that I'm getting older. Mm-hmm. They're getting older. You know what? It was very odd to me. Mm-hmm. And then it felt, there were times when I look in the kitchen, because everyone hangs out in the kitchen. My Aunt Pat has a beautiful living room. Where did we hang out? The kitchen. Mm-hmm. And we're all in there, and there was a moment where I felt like we were in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, because...
Was there a squirrel?
No, audience, you'll love this, because we can all relate to this. When you get to be a certain age, all you talk about is medication. You know what I mean? It's like you start to talk about vitamins and medication. My mom, my mom is showing her little cup of vitamins. Uh-huh. Oh, I saw this on TikTok. It'll make you grow a third leg or whatever, and then my Aunt Char starts talking about the great medication she's on, and then Uncle Stan starts talking about his medication.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and Colin looked at me and he goes, "This is family. Uh-huh. This is family. This is what happens when all the family gets together. You talk about the weather and medication." And sleep. They all talked about sleep.
How tired you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, joint health is important. At all ages.
Joint health is very important, Kendall.
It's very important.
A phrase never said before on our show. Joint health is, but no, it was great, and I miss them. I love I'm very close to my aunts. When all the men would be watching football in the other room, I would be in the kitchen with my aunts, and it never changed. I was in the kitchen. My Aunt Pat has some knee problems, so I cooked the whole
joint
weekend.
health.
Joint health.
Yes.
But I wanted her to relax, so I made my biscuits for them.
Nice.
I made dinner. I made my homemade mac and cheese and some burgers. Uncle Phil had to supervise the making of the burgers, which
someone has to.
I'm 48 years old. I can make a burger, and there stands Uncle Phil supervising me. I'm like, get away from me.
Some people like to supervise.
Yeah, like Jeff. Anyway, let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Oh, this is great. You're going to love this. There was 8 million pounds of Disney news over the weekend. Let's get started. There was a lot of Disney news over the weekend. Thanks to D23. You know how there's like horror conventions and Comic-Con? This is a convention for Disney nerds. And with that, we got a lot of teasers and trailers. I thought it would be fun to show you some of the biggest ones that you would probably know. First, your first look at the 3rd season of The Mandalorian. Look.
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then? Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
No, his papa isn't the only Mandalorian. This is a show, I say this a lot, but, I love Amy Sedaris. Anyway, this is a show that even if you don't like Star Wars, I always reference that older couple that I saw at the Monte Carlo. They're probably in their 80s, and they were sipping their martinis, and I'm listening to their conversation, and she goes, Grandpa? She called him Grandpa. Grandpa. They're married, but, sometimes you call Dad. Dad, we got to get home and watch that Mandalorian show. And I thought, now you know if grandparents are watching it, it's huge. It's huge.
Well, and well enunciated, Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. You got to finish 2nd season.
I do. I'm halfway through, but then something else happened, and then it just stopped, and I forgot.
It's coming spring of 2023, or next year.
Time.
You have time. The new season will stream on Disney Plus, like I said, sometime next year. Another teaser that dropped, the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. Look.
Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
Beautiful voice. The director, Rob Marshall, said in the audition, it blew everybody away. He started crying. That's how good that audition was. That's Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry. Everyone said that Halle Berry actually took it as a compliment. Anyway, that's Halle Bailey, see, I'm doing it, as Ariel. That one comes out next spring. It looks good. And haters, it's a mermaid movie. You know what I mean? It's like, settle down. That young lady is so talented.
Oh, that voice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
man.
voice.
Ugh.
Next in the dish. Now, it wasn't all teasers. We actually got some full trailers, whole trailers, including, and this is for Kendall's generation and Colin's, ladies and gentlemen, your first big look at the highly anticipated Hocus Pocus 2. Look.
Magic has a way of uniting. Happy 16th birthday, child.
I have a gift for my favorite customers. Legend has it, it's on the 16th birthday that a witch gets her powers.
second. Ah! The book is alive.
He woke up?
If we intend to live past sunrise, we have to steal their souls.
Whoa, wait. Can we talk about this?
No.
Nope. We can't talk about it. We just got to do it. Beth's back. SJP's back. Kathy and Jimmy they're all back. Hocus Pocus 2 is going to hit Disney Plus at the end of the month. We don't have to wait very long. You're so excited, aren't you?
I am. I'm also a little nervous because the original, I know it's not like a cinematic experience, but it means
it's a touchstone for you.
Yeah, it means so much to me. So I'm glad that it's coming back for a new generation, but I'm also a little like, how are you going to make them unexplode and disappear into fairy dust?
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, how's that going to work?
How does the crew get me to explode into fairy dust?
I don't know.
It's amazing. Insert your own joke on that one. Thank you, Eric, for laughing at that one. I need it today, buddy. Finally, Harrison Ford made a special appearance to talk about the next Indiana Jones movie. That would be 5. And look at this. He's known as being like a little grumpy. Harrison got emotional. Look at this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for making these films such an incredible experience for all of us, giving the opportunity to us to make these films for you. And I think I'm very proud to say that this one is fantastic.
It's going to be fantastic. So he did say this will be his final time as Dr. Jones. He will star alongside Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who he had a lot of affection for at this. He said she makes this movie. Indiana Jones is going to hit theaters next June. A little bit later in the show, if you're my age, you remember Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Well, after 38 years, Indy reunited with Short Round. That's right, the actor that played Short Round in Indiana, also in The Goonies, they reunited, and it was my favorite picture of the weekend, and you'll see it a little bit later. But right now, we're going to take a break. We have lots more to come. Stay right there. Back in a moment, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's going to be a fun week. It's going to be a fun week. Hey, tomorrow on the show, and there are still tickets available, you know, she's the star. Oh, God, her episode's good. Ann Kim, celebrity chef, won a James Beard. She is the focus of a new episode of Chef's Table on Netflix. Oh. I know Ann. I'm legit friends with her. Not like I cried. It's such a good episode. Go watch it tonight. Ann's going to be our special guest tomorrow. If you've ever wanted to meet her, go get tickets to our show tomorrow. Go to our Facebook page, and yeah,
so nice.
We have room. Come on, it's going to be a great show tomorrow. So anyway, welcome back. The new trailer. It's like a trailer day for Black Adam. Now that's from DC Comics with Shaq. No, not Shaq.
What?
I'm thinking of Shazam back in the 90s.
You talking about The Rock?
I don't know.
It's not Shaq.
Debuted last week. It stars The Rock. On Friday night, Jimmy Fallon tweaked the trailer just a little bit. And that, my friends, is our late night rewind.
You guys see this before last night's game? The new trailer for Black Adam starring Dwayne Johnson debuted in the stadium. It was cool. But I was a little surprised at who they got to voice the trailer. Do you see? Check this out.
Hi, I'm Vin Diesel, and this is Dwayne Johnson. Maybe you remember he used to be part of our family, but then he left that family, and you never leave family. Now, he's hanging out with all these super people. I guess you could say they're like a different family. This helmet guy is like the daddy. Smoke lady is the mommy. Wing guy, he's a friend, but he's such a close friend that they call him Uncle, so he's family. I guess he found a new family. Go see it in theaters, where you'll also see a trailer for Fast X, another movie about family. Trailers are like the babies of movies, which makes them family.
Well, that's very interesting.
Absolutely. Look at Mr. Fallon. Mr. Fallon got the beard going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's copying you. You know that, right? I talked to him about it.
And I needed to, I mean, are you kidding? Now everyone's getting beards. I had to go to Congress to be able to get the beard. I had to bow in front of Mim just to be able to get the beard.
3 times in 27 seconds.
That's right. It's time for a special serving of hot dish all the way from Hollywood audience. Give it up for our good friend Brad from TMZ. Hi, Brad.
Good morning, Jason. Hey, everybody.
That's right. What, buddy?
I said, hey, everybody. Good morning, Jason. How are you?
Good morning. Well, first up, Ray J is not happy with the Kardashians and he wants to sue. Why?
Well, this is pretty interesting, Jason, because last week Kris Jenner was on James Corden, and she did a lie detector test where she said, look, I had nothing to do with the Kim Kardashian sex tape and its release. The lie detector said she was telling the truth, but Ray J's upset, and not only does he say Kris played a part in this thing, he said that there were multiple tapes that they had made, and Kris actually helped decide which tape to release and based it on which one made Kim look the best. So he says she was very much involved in this. He's also threatened to sue for some comments Kim made on their Kardashians reality show on Hulu. So this thing is, it's getting pretty serious.
Why do I feel like it's 2003, 4, 5, and 6 all over again?
I mean, first Ben and Jen get back together. Now we're talking the sex tape. I mean, you're right.
Soon we're going to have The Simple Life season 6, you know? Yeah.
And a Spice Girls reunion.
Yeah. Hey, next up, Leonardo DiCaprio is single and ready to find a woman in her mid-20s again.
Well, they kind of age out at the mid-20s. I think he's more of the early 20s, Jason, because his ex, she turned 25 and they split, but he was out for New York Fashion Week over the weekend. You see him there. We have video of him at the Revolve party. He was wearing his signature black cap. For most of the night, though, we're told he kind of just hung by himself, had a couple drinks, spoke with a few people who were there. Jared Leto was another one of the celebrities who was in attendance, but we have not seen Leo slow down since this breakup. First, we saw him out with some pals about a week ago. Now he's hitting the Fashion Week parties, so I think he'll be okay.
I wonder if he does set like a Shawshank Redemption calendar. You know what I mean? Like the date of the birthday, it's like, okay.
That's it. Got to move on.
Gonna take you to some sushi, and there we go. Yeah.
That's
Finally, a Boy Meets World feud is back in the headlines. Someone didn't like Topanga?
Well, almost the opposite, I should say. Maitland Ward, she was one of the stars on the show, and we talked to her on Friday. She said, look, I'm releasing a new book, and we said to her, in the book you talk about a feud with Danielle Fishel, who played Topanga. She said, you know, for whatever reason, Danielle and I used to be friendly, but I've seen her over the years, and she's just very short with me. And we asked why Maitland believes that Danielle doesn't like her anymore. If you haven't followed Maitland over the last few years, she's done some adult films and some OnlyFans work and everything like that, and she says, look, Danielle's a little more conservative. I've chosen to do this, and she thinks that that's where the issue lays.
Well, and it always cracks me up, Brad, before we move on. People that work together, not everybody likes each other, you know, even on a TV show.
That's the thing. You go in, you do your job. If you can be cordial, that's it. You don't need to be best friends.
But Brad, before I go, to be clear, I love my coworkers. I just want to,
okay.
Everyone kind of looked at me there, so.
Whatever you say, Jason.
Whatever, Brad. Have a good week, buddy. I'll see you next Monday.
You too. See ya.
No.
I'm not looking at you for that.
I wasn't. Why? What?
Because, do you know what Revolve is? The Leonardo DiCaprio story.
No. I'm old, Kendall.
Okay,
I'm old. I go home.
Let me explain to all of you why this is extra juicy, and Brad didn't drop this.
What?
The Revolve is this group. It's a fashion house, but all the influencers, like 18 to 24-year-old social media influencers, are Revolve models. So he went because he's single. He doesn't date anyone over 25 to the Revolve show.
That's what that is?
Yes, it's so great. Look it up. Like, it's all the Instagram models. They all are Revolve ambassadors.
That is
so much better.
That's so better.
How do you know that?
Yeah. Next to the dish, Britney Spears has been bearing it all lately. Great writing, Ted. Thank you, Eric. And on Sunday, expressed more, now this is the serious part of it, expressed more frustration with her 13-year conservatorship. She says she's so mad about how she was treated by her family during that time that she doesn't think she's ever going to perform again. She says that she was never happy with the dancers her team hired for her shows. Oh, wow. I don't know if you should come right out and say that. Anyway, she says she doesn't think she'll perform again because she's stubborn and wants to make a point. And she's also continuing to talk about the boys. And then yesterday on it's not, I don't want to say it's hard to feel bad for her. That's not what I mean. But you do kind of go like this, you go, oh, because she posted a picture on Instagram with her and her butt. You know what I mean? And I don't even want to further describe it. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's on like this bed and it's odd. And I'm not making fun of her. It's just peculiar. I can't say that word.
Can't, because it's so hard to talk about, because it's so hard to say what's happening.
Yeah.
Like with their butt.
Yeah, it's just all, yeah, just go look at it.
Or don't. I mean,
or don't,
it's totally up to you. But
I was going to say we're a family show, but we're not really a family show. Stephanie Hansen's on it. I mean, you know what I mean? That's right. She's R-rated. She was telling us a story that we don't want to scare the audience. This is Hansen in a nutshell. Stephanie Hansen, she goes up to the audience and says, I have a story for you. Do you want to hear a story about salve? And nobody,
like,
if anyone comes up to you at a party, and they go like this, hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Well, do you want to hear a story about salve?
Who?
You run. You look at that person and you go, get away from me. I don't want to hear about your salve.
You use your code word and you get yanked out.
By the way, Stephanie Hansen and her salve's coming up in a little bit, everybody. That's right.
She brought food for everyone.
And Top Row looks real excited for that segment. That's right. Next in the dish, when it comes to movies, Tom Hanks has one rule: no sequels. In a recent interview, he revealed he never signs a contract for a movie that comes with an obligation for a sequel. He also said the idea for a Forrest Gump 2 was floated, and he shot it down in 40 minutes. He says he rarely hears a good enough idea to warrant a return to one of his characters. The Toy Story franchise is the only exception.
That's right.
Yeah, like what else are you gonna do? How many more things could Forrest bump into? You know what I mean? He had Dr. Pepper with like 3 presidents. He played ping pong with Lyndon Johnson. I don't know.
He ran across America.
He planted flowers with Lady Bird Johnson.
He did a lot of things.
That was in the book, by the way, I think. But
he did a lot of things.
Did you know that Lady Bird Johnson helped beautify the United States highway system?
Are you sure we're not Meet the Press?
No, I'm serious. I love Lady. I love the first ladies.
You do.
I was just dropping a fun fact on you to see if you're awake.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
She helps beautify our highway system.
That's important. Did you know people come to Minnesota and they constantly compliment our highway systems because they're so clean? How are we talking about this right now?
Have you seen our show? Stephanie's telling the audience about salve, for heaven's sake. No wonder people are just itching to be here. You know what I mean? And by the way, again, if you want to come, go to our Facebook page. That's right, we're a ride a minute. Seriously, no, I'm not kidding. It's a whole other show during the commercial break. We're gonna take a break. Now, coming up in just a little bit, we have a guest. I can't talk about pop culture. She is like seeped in it, and I have so many questions. Plus, Hansen is here. We're gonna open up the mailbag and more. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us.
Coming up in just a little bit, she gets the juicy scoop on pop culture and has 100 million downloads to prove it. Heather McDonald will join us live in just a little bit. Then, what do you say in this week? We're going to find out when we open up the Jason Show mailbag. And Stephanie Hansen is showing you how to make a pumpkin spice latte at home. That and more in just a little bit.
Welcome back, friends. It is Monday. We're glad that you're here. Well, every Monday we take some time to answer your comments and questions, critiques, and more, and boy, do we have them this week. It's time to open up the Jason Show mailbag. Go ahead, Leo.
You got mail.
That's right, we have mail. First up is Dana, and Dana says, it's a very nice thing your show has a website set up for the swag. I got your green and white mug last April after leaving your parking lot last week. I ordered the travel mug and t-shirt. Thank you very much. The show was awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we have the swag store set up. The link is on our Facebook page. Oh, I feel like I'm getting hit by that envelope there. That's fun. I love that. Anyway, there's the QR code. We're going to leave it up for just a second. There we go. Grab your phone, grab your photo thing, and your camera, and scan that right now. There we go. Once again, here's some of the items in the swag shop. So point it at that black and white thing, and it'll take you right to the shop. Okay, let's move on. Next up is. Why are we here? Anyway, next up is Donna. She says your new couch is the same color as Good Morning America's couch. What? But she likes it. Is it really? Yeah, I didn't notice that. Eric is getting a shot. There's our brand new couch. Ooh. Look at that beautiful shot. Thank you, Eric.
I'm sure it costs the same amount, too.
I'm sure we spent exactly the same amount of money as Good Morning America did. That's an extreme close-up of the couch, Eric. Thank you very much.
It's beautiful.
Next up, Steve. Hi, Steve. He has a very small criticism. He says, can you please stop using the darn doorbell like ding when you have your games on your show?
Oh, like ding?
Yeah, ding. Every time it goes off, my dog runs from my office barking because they're sure some insane clown is ringing my doorbell. Right there. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Now, see, Chris, we're going to make people mad. Now, we can't do that. We're already making people mad.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. Next, a comment from viewer Kim in Washington. Hi, Kim. She says, I love your show and the crew, the format, and variety. I have one observation. You make comments a lot about Seattle and Tacoma. You should give a shout out to Olympia, Washington. It is the capital, after all. Well, Kim. Hello, Olympia. Kendall, you want to say hello to the people of Olympia?
Hello, Olympia, Washington, capital of Washington.
Next. A few of you had comments on my best thing ever from last week. That's our version of Oprah's favorite things, the Blendy portable blender. Judy says, I ordered the Blendy for my granddaughter to use in her college dorm after seeing it on your show. She loves smoothies, so I'm sure she's going to love it. Oh, yes, she will. I hope she's in college. I hope she uses it only for non-alcoholic smoothies. That's right. And my buddy Stephanie Hansen commented, I have a great salve to recommend. She writes, I bet it would be great for salad dressings, pesto, nut butters. The list keeps going. Stephanie, I can tell you something right now. I'm never going to use that for nut butters. I don't even know what that is.
No.
Oh, like a peanut butter or an almond butter.
Yeah, nuts and butter. Yeah,
yes.
Put them together in a nut butter.
And now one more impromptu one, and I just got this right before the break. Somebody sent it to us. Now, how long have you been on the show now?
4
years?
Years-ish? I don't know.
And this is, again, another example of no matter what you do, you can't satisfy everybody.
Oh, no.
People for years yelled that they wanted Kendall to sit down, even though, again, you wanted to stand. So then we got this new desk last season, and Kendall sat in the Ed McMahon chair, okay? That's what her position is. So we did that. We thought, oh my gosh, that's gonna take care of everybody's comments. No. We got a comment in the commercial break that they said that it doesn't look like there's a place for you. Now, Eric, take a shot. The desk is literally, Eric, take a shot of the curvature. The desk is literally cut out for a human being. Look at that. It's curved to fit a human being.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that curvature for a human.
Look at the curvature.
And you got your the desk area right there for your cup of coffee that you don't have? Look at that.
No, I moved it. I almost hit it earlier, so I just decided to get rid of it.
Yeah, and people keep saying you look uncomfortable. You're not.
I feel very comfortable. I don't know what to tell people.
I don't know. I've given up.
I'm like,
I'm done.
You just like
I'm done. We thought we were satisfying everybody. You can't. Oh. So we're doing the best we can.
We're sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not really. We're doing the best we can. You can stay connected with our show on social media. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All you have to do is search for Jason Show TV. And while you're there, like I said, make sure you get tickets for our show and check out our new swag shop. You'll find with the swag shop, keep in mind too, we're going to be adding all sorts of new stuff as the season goes on, especially during the holiday season. So you always find that there. That's right. Yeah, when we come back, everyone, we've been talking about her all hour. You know her, you love her, you want to share her salve. It's the one and only Stephanie Hansen. She's going to show you how to make your own pumpkin spice lattes when we come back. Back right after this, everyone. Welcome back. We are ready to go. Hello. It is the fall drink some people obsess over and some people hate. But no matter where you stand on the PSL, the Pumpkin Spice Latte, it is hard to avoid this time of year. Joining us with how to make a PSL cold brew at home is our foodie queen, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Hansen.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, and I know you love a cold brew.
I do. I love a cold coffee. Admittedly, I like pumpkin flavored things. I'm not obsessed. I'll drink it, but I'm not obsessed. I'll drink it, but I'm not obsessed with the pumpkin spice latte like a lot of folks are.
I kind of am.
Are you?
Yes, and I have to ration myself to once a week. I used to go every day. It's too expensive. I'm like, okay, I can do this at home.
And I love, thank you for the effort that you put in.
You
put in a pumpkin flavored or pumpkin colored top you wore today.
I did. I love orange though, so I always have orange things. It's
No,
my favorite
I love
color.
that. No, I mean, some guests come in here basically wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah,
so that's really nice of you.
I've got salve and an orange shirt.
That's right.
I'm a home run. Okay, so we're gonna make just a cold brew, and I did buy the blendy, Jason. I bought it this weekend.
Did you buy the blendy?
And I was gonna bring it in to do the segment, but it wasn't big enough. But it is great for like salad dressings, nut butters. If you were like in a dorm, a nut butter would be handy.
Yeah, I know.
You could make like a peanut butter noodle sauce. It would be,
Okay, sure.
yeah, peanut butter toast.
I'm just making margaritas in mine. Let's just be very clear. And pina coladas.
And it's only like a cup and a half quart, but I thought it was a really cool gadget. So
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
I'm making a double recipe of what's on my website because I wanted to make some for Jace and for Kendall.
Okay. Oh,
So
Kendall gets to do this too?
She gets to have some, yes.
Kendall, come on in here. That's right. Kendall loves these.
Babe.
Don't walk in front of the camera, you goober. Oh, there
All
we
right,
go. Okay.
so ours is going to be way more delicious than your coffee chain because we're using real organic, just pumpkin puree. And do not buy pumpkin spice puree, okay, or pumpkin pie puree.
Gotta be real clear
Just
with
real
me. Yeah.
plain pumpkin. So
Okay.
you're going to put a third of a cup of the pumpkin in, and I already have a little bit in here because, like I said, I'm making two.
Okay.
And by the way, if you want a quick pumpkin soup, just buy that puree, add a little cream and some salt and some nutmeg, and you're real happy.
Seriously?
That's it? That's really all that it is?
I mean, it's just delicious.
And Stephanie is, and obviously we're going to probably do some come the winter season.
Yeah.
You're the queen of soups,
Oh, yeah.
girl. You
Soup
are the
is my jam.
queen of soups.
But this is just, it's really quite tasty. And if you're not a cook, that's a great shortcut.
Okay.
So I've put a cup of cream and I put two, because again, I'm making a double batch. So I put a little vanilla. I put pumpkin pie spice, and you can buy this or you can make it. It's just basically cinnamon, allspice, some clove. I put a little pinch of salt and some cloves, because whenever you have a lot of sugary things, you need a little salt to balance it out. And this is the magic. This is maple syrup, okay? So when you get a sugary drink in a coffee shop, it's full of lots of sugar. Maple syrup, while sugary, is better for you. So we're gonna put that in there.
Oh, that's
okay?
a lot,
That was
girl.
a lot,
That's
yeah.
a lot, girl.
You would be surprised.
Oh, it is a double batch. Okay.
It is a double batch, but you'd also be surprised how much is in your drinks at the coffee shop.
I know.
You probably wouldn't go every day.
I'm already having a small heart attack that you just poured basically a quart of half and half in that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already.
Oh, fats are good for you.
We're gonna have to work out today.
Yeah, fats are good for you. Okay, we're just gonna blend this up a minute.
I'll tell Hot Trainer you said that.
But fats are good for you.
Fats are good for you.
It's true. It is true. Just plain like.
By the way, do you like your fake kit? Do you like your new fake kitchen behind you?
I do.
That's right. We got real fancy for season 8.
Okay, so that's it. And this will make 10 drinks. So
Okay.
I made a double batch, otherwise it's 5. I like to use this Busy Coffee. It's a local company, and it's a coffee concentrate, so it's a little thicker. I like espresso, because if you're gonna make a coffee drink, why not go for it, right?
Okay.
And you're gonna do about 3/4 full. And obviously, depending on how you like your coffee jam, but you just pour this in there.
Wait, so that's an espresso, not an iced coffee?
That's right. It's an espresso.
Cool.
Because I like a strong coffee flavor.
Me too. I do. I'm drinking coffee for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't need. No,
You
I
want a
don't need
little bit
amateur
of the
coffee. I want. You know what I mean?
Okay, this one's
Kendall,
for
ladies
you.
first, my love.
Oh, how kind.
Yes.
This one's for
And just in
you.
case there's poison.
That's right. Food tasters forever.
That's funny. Oh no! Okay, wait a second. I've never had something you guys have not liked. Okay, give it to me. What the heck? Just wait.
Don't look at me. I mean, Stephanie, it's
Oh
just.
my gosh,
there's
it's
not
amazing.
A lot of, I just don't taste a lot.
Steph, I don't taste a lot, yeah. Did we mix it a lot?
It's so good.
I know, but did we?
I'm sorry.
I mean, I would tell you if I thought it was bad. Do you just need more pumpkin cream? Do you need more pumpkin?
It just doesn't have a lot of flavor. I mean, like maybe it needs more pumpkin. Stephanie never having me back.
You think it needs more pumpkin?
Kendall, what do you think?
I want honesty. Kendall's gonna spill.
I
It needs some like Frank's Red Hot, you know?
I don't taste. I must be honest. I don't taste a lot of anything.
No, I don't.
I don't. Let me try again. Hold on a minute.
I really thought it was delicious.
You know how when like you have a really good soup and you put Frank's Red Hot in it and it just makes all the flavors better? It just needs some Frank's.
Kendall, let me just mix it a little bit more. Hold on. Maybe.
Okay, wait, give me. I'm gonna put a little more in.
Okay. I'm gonna read this while you're doing that. Okay.
You guys,
So I think we have to go, right? We have to go.
I actually think it's good, but you try it and taste for yourself. You can add more pumpkin. You can add more syrup.
I love everything
That's
Stephanie
a little
makes.
better. Now I taste the pump. What did you do there?
I just put a little more of the pumpkin cream and a little less of the coffee.
Kendall, taste mine now.
Okay,
I'm not joking. That's better.
Oh, that is better.
That's better.
Yeah,
That's
that is
better. Stephanie Hansen did it, everybody. Taste that one now.
It does taste better.
You guys want a more pumpkin cream to coffee ratio.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I liked more of a coffee ratio.
If you missed, why are they uncomfortable? This is nothing. This is nothing.
Is it like we're fighting?
We have fought like in the Magic Kingdom, for heaven's sake. If you missed any part of this segment, we're going to be posting this forever on the Jason Show Facebook and YouTube page.
I'm fine with that because you know what? Coffee drinks are personal.
They are.
So
Yes.
you add more of
Yes.
what works for you.
What's
and
your
I'll
coffee
just...
drink?
She can't make that one.
No,
just
his coffee drink is very high maintenance.
Yeah.
Shock,
Just-
I know.
I know. Just search for Jason Show TV. You can also find this wonderful recipe and many more on Stephanie's website, Stephanie's Dish.
Oh wait, I have a cookbook. You should buy it because it's full of delicious recipes. You know, why not?
Recipes just like this one.
Yeah, you too can like enjoy the recipes that you make or not for your friends and family.
We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everyone. Why are we still on this shot? We'll be right back. Back in a moment.
You guys gotta be honest.
Oh, the shot's going away. Even the jib camera doesn't want to be here today. The jib is.
Leaving the building.
Did you see the jib camera? It's like we're going to Channel 5. What are we doing here? Welcome back. Some hot dish leftovers today. If you bought tickets for the first month of Lea Michele's reign as the lead and funny girl, you may want to sell them quickly. Listen to this. Lea debuted, we told you about this, as Fanny Bryce last week. And over the weekend, she confirmed she tested positive for COVID. She's going to miss 10 days. Now, apparently, there is a COVID outbreak among cast and crew, and there will be dozens of understudies taking the stage. Tickets online have dropped to below $100. Yeah. It's actually cheaper to come here. Yeah. Anyway, what did you say, Aaron?
I said the swing for this show is amazing.
Okay.
She plays Leah's role.
Okay, the swing. Oh, that's right. She's amazing. The swing for her role. Okay, Kendall's making that face. Explain why you're making that face.
I was supposed to go to the show on Saturday. I'm going to New York City and spending a lot of money to go there, and it's not Lea Michele. So I got reimbursed.
Did you?
I did.
Are you still going to New York?
No, well, I talked to my best friend because it was also just a girls' trip, you know, and the hotel was fine, the flights was fine, and actually we got our tickets through Broadway.com, the official ticket seller with Broadway. And the one thing I'll say about when you do that, it is good because then they email you and they say, hey, we understand. Would you like to cancel or would you like to pick a different show? So for now, we're doing the refund, but I was really excited.
And you would never think, you're like, oh, she just started, what are the chances?
Yeah, right.
And you waited.
Seats.
I'm sorry. It's like the whole thing with Adele, but not COVID related. But it's just, it's a lot of planning. You got the plane tickets, you got the hotel, you got the girlfriends.
Right, and I don't underestimate the understudy. It's not about that at all. I mean, they're clearly phenomenal if they're on Broadway. I specifically, have not a massive interest in the show itself.
You want to see Lea Michele in the show.
In that role. So,
Aaron, do you remember what the understudy's name is? Look it up right now. Because she was featured. She did such a good job. You know, the interim period, you know, there's drama. They had Beanie Feldstein.
Yes.
She left early, in air quotes. And then this understudy came in, filled the role between her and Lea Michele, got amazing reviews. And you love to see that.
Right.
Her name is on the tip of my tongue, and the moment Aaron tells me, I'm going to go, I know. And she, I mean, well known in the Broadway community, but the people, you know, folks at large don't know her. Now they know her, and I love that. I love that she got that opportunity. So, but I know, I get it. I wouldn't go either. You want to see Lea Michele.
Right, and when you're dropping that much money to not just go to the show, but to just be in New York City.
Yep, it's a lot.
You know.
Dear friends, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Back in a moment, everybody.
Lea Michele.
That's right. Welcome back, everybody. It is time for the world's shortest segment. That's right. It's a reunion 38 years in the making, and Indiana Jones fans will love it. Look at this. Harrison Ford and his co-star from the Temple of Doom, Short Round, met up and shared a photo. Look at that. If you are a fan of Indy and you're around our age, or Goonies, he played Data in Goonies. That photo, and look at Harrison. I mean, look at both of them. That's just my favorite photo of the week, man. It just doesn't get any better for that if you're a Gen Xer. We're going to take a break, dear friends. When we come back, wrapping things up right after this. Welcome back. Wrapping things up today. Over here. It is time for the surprise goodbye. We've all heard of firefighters rescuing animals from trees, but usually that's reserved for small animals, like kitties. Not in the UK. A cow was stuck in a tree.
What?
What?
Sweet baby.
Is that real? A cow was stuck in a tree for more than 3 hours. When they got the call, fire crews called it utterly ridiculous. Ted had a lot of time to write that one. But they worked with animal rescue crews to free the cow and send her on her way. That's right.
Did you ever do that when you were a kid?
Did I ever do what?
Like stick your head in between the bars and railings and stuff?
No, I didn't. Did you do that?
Oh yeah, the fire department had to come out because your ears get in the way. Oh yeah. It's not a good idea.
My only thing was my hand I told you that story.
The Pringles.
My hand got stuck in the Pringles can. And my dad, I was a puffy little kid, and he looked at me and he goes, well, you little fatty, if you didn't want to eat all the potato chips, your hand wouldn't get caught in there. So they had to cut the can and peel it off of my, I was hungry. I wanted Pringles.
They were at the bottom.
They were at the bottom. Anyway. Tomorrow, Chef Ann Kim will join us live, plus author Gretchen Anthony is releasing her new book live on our show. Look at that. Who knew?
Ooh, that's exciting.
Didn't know that was happening. Woo. Again, I got to go to rehearsal, I guess. That's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow.